Okay, all you veterans that voted for Obama, Pelosi and Jack Murtha, Harry Reid are discussing a bill to expand VA care to deserters, some anti-war activists, and draft dodgers. Their consensus is that these people were also victims of the Vietnam War and victims of the Iraq War, and that they should be included under the Department of Defense's VA healthcare. There's a little dirty secret that a lot of you don't know about the VA. Criminals that are in the Federal Witness Protection Program receive care through the VA installations. That's a little dirty secret number one. This is not, in fact, I think the federal government will admit that. Bay of Pigs veterans will be included in this group of people because they were victims of JFK. Their thinking behind this is that as Obama with heirs would be considered a victim of the war movement, people that went to war under the federal government, that people like Bill Ayers will be considered victims. All deserters are considered victims, and the VA care will be expanded to them also. Murtha has been pushing for this for quite a long time. His belief is that the establishment causes wars, and that anybody that falls within the realm, even if it's deserting because of ideology or for whatever reason, should also receive health care. They haven't discussed yet whether they're going to receive monetary compensation, but they will revamp and expand the VA to take care of these folks, to include draft dodgers. Murtha has discussed in the past, and Pelosi has discussed in the past, that draft dodgers were victims of the Vietnam War. And the current war, if they bring the draft back, draft dodgers would also be included, because in their minds it's okay to dissent, and if you get hurt in the process of dissenting, you should come under the umbrella of the government, especially the VA, taking care of you. And like I said, the VA already takes care of criminals that have been placed in the Federal Witness Protection Program. Pelosi has stated in the past that she believes that the VA should be expanded to take care of certain groups of people, as already mentioned, the Bay of Pigs folks that were involved in that and that are still living within the United States. Certain groups of folks are making a movement right now to charge Cheney and Bush for war crimes. As veterans, you need to watch out for this, and I'll tell you why. They can also include some of us that have served in past combat. That they could expand this list. They have a list of everybody. Look, they know who I am, guarantee you. they can go into your past battles and see if somehow or other you're connected. If one war gets declared a war crime under Bush, your freedom is on the line if you served under those folks. You need to watch out for this. Obama and Pelosi has the world behind them now, and the world will indict you. And don't sit there and say, "Oh, that can never happen." Sure it can. Sure it can. Look, come on, man. And there's already been a couple of countries that have declared Bush's this war an illegal war and crimes against humanity. Therefore, they can, if they choose, the world can track you down if you served in that war. They can track you down and say this was an illegal war and you were part of the system. You will be chased to the ends of the earth. That's the possibility. Look, Congress has the United States under siege right now. I advocate armed defense of this country. Now you understand why the Second Amendment was so important. You have the right to legally defend yourself from tyranny. And that is exactly what's going on. They are going to rip your guts out. Pelosi, Reid, these cowards are going to rip you because they say, "Hey, you can't touch me, but I got a hold of your money." So for those of you that think you live in a free society, no you don't. And we probably never have really lived in a free society. So all you veterans that voted Obama in the Democrat Congress, take your medicine. I'm going to start curtailing my visits there. So Pelosi, Obama, they cradle people like Bill Ayers. They look at them as heroes. This guy teaches college to young people, raping their minds. Probably one of the worst rapes there is. Don't get buyer's remorse, folks. You did it. Mark my words. I never thought I'd see the day that a deserter would dishonorable discharge people were going to be handed total VA care. Some of them get it anyway. That's another little dirty secret you don't know. If you actually got wounded, and even though you had a dishonorable discharge and you actually had a wound in service, the VA still must care for that. You don't lose all benefits. And if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, meaning the draft dodgers would say, well, you know, I was traumatized by this war and I need some post-traumatic stress money, and Pelosi will sign off on it. It's happening. Murtha despises the military. You don't even have to be vigilant. You'll see it. It'll creep in. It'll creep in like the homosexuals now want a homosexual act to be a civil rights issue. You know, it's crazy, but it'll continue. Bestiality will be next out of California. They seem to lead the way on that stuff. You know, well, look, hey, the dog didn't say no. You know, so silence is agreement, right? Because that's exactly what's happening. Okay? Bend over, veterans. Deserters, doesn't matter. They were victims of conscience. Pelosi believes this war right now is illegal, so, you know, bend over, and they're going to parade a bunch of generals up there to wolf crap. You know, do you ever see an enlisted guy up there talking about anything? Let's see, the military is made up mainly of enlisted folks. How many enlisted pundits do you see talking up there on all these shows? That stupid CNN, that stupid Fox. No, they parade some stupid general up there. The only time you see enlisted folks is when they're showing you limbs blown off and stuff like that. Some poor guy suffering through post-traumatic stress. So, you veterans that voted for Obama, Pelosi, and all them folks, take your medicine. You know, the rest of us, thank you. Appreciate it.